hope you're doing well. This is Anna with Soul Embrace Tarot, and this is a love reading for you singles out there, or anyone that wishes to watch is fine. So let's see what, and this is for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If Gemini is in those placements in your chart, and then you can probably resonate. Maybe not. I'll shut up now. Okay. So first, let's see what energy is currently surrounding Gemini's love life, Spirit. One more. Let me get my selenite wand. Stay right there. What energy is surrounding Gemini's love life? What do they need? Oh, no, I'm not taking that many. 3 cards. Oh, thank you. Oh, all right. So you're having, some of you, and not all of you will resonate, okay, with absolutely everything that I say here, but I'm seeing someone who's having some self-doubt when it comes to the heart, right? So heart-related issues, love, self-confidence also. There's some doubt here. Because it's possible some of you may feel like there have been some missed opportunities. You're feeling a little bit unfocused, not really focusing on finding someone or having someone come into your life. It doesn't have to be necessarily a love reading. It doesn't have to be romantic. I mean, we always gear ourselves. That's not the way to say that. We always assume that it's love, romantic love, but it doesn't have to be. This could be about self-love. There's some doubts here. There's lack of confidence. And there may be, you may be approaching the subject of love in a kind of like almost aggressive or assertive way. I mean, assertive isn't always a bad thing. But I'm seeing some kind of like negativity associated with the idea of love, okay? And it may be because there's been some instability. Your foundation is not solidified. Oh. May you upgrade to a higher life form. I am seeing definitely a lack of confidence when it comes to dealing with the subject of love, whatever that means for you. But then I see the Strength card, and there's, you know, strength and energy. So I don't know if this is past behavior, if this is where you're currently standing. You may be having some financial issues, and so you're focusing on fixing that in your life, on establishing your financial stability before you delve into a relationship of some kind. That may be something you're prioritizing. However, I am seeing that your heart chakra needs some balancing. So there's some instability there as well that has to be addressed. I do see you overcoming these obstacles though, and being able to tap into your inner power, and you're able to establish confidence. So let's see what this means for you. Gemini. My nothing is typical when I do a reading. Love readings tend to be like, oh, this is great. This is who you're going to meet. This is, oh, how cute. I'm like, you got to work on stuff. Because my focus is on the pure connections, right? Because you're balanced and you're centered and grounded, and you're attracting the love that's meant for you. And so that's why I guess I'm just intense, whatever. Tell me more about this, Spirit. I hope this helps. Maybe one day I'll be able to do the cutesy, oh, look, this is coming your way. I mean, I'll still look to see what's possible for you, but I think that whoever I'm tapping into here isn't really focused on that. You're focused on trying to establish your financial stability. That's really the main goal. And because if you're not financially stable, if that's something that's completely absorbing your energy, you're not going to be able to give of yourself completely or wholeheartedly to a relationship. I mean, that's the truth. Yeah, you're finding your way. You're trying to figure out. I feel like you, in this phase here, you begin to open yourself up to, because you have, okay. Whoever I'm tapping into here is very, I mean, we all are, but in particular, someone is very, you feel that loyalty is extremely important. Loyalty. And that can run the gamut of all aspects of your life. Loyalty and friendships, with family, in the workplace, maybe you yourself are a loyal person and you expect nothing less, right? Because that creates your circle of trust with the people that you are loyal to, is because you trust them wholeheartedly. You can be fully yourself with those people. You can be honest and open yourself up. I feel like this phase here is developing your character. Maybe you begin to learn those things about yourself. There's still doubts here. But you're finding your way into becoming this person that understands your strengths. Right? And we're talking, I know this is a love reading, but within that category, what are my strengths? What do I bring to a person? What can I bring to a relationship? Right now, I'm maybe financially not stable. How can I relax and have fun when I know that I have instability in that aspect, in that area of my life? I need water. Sorry, hold on. You may come across to people or anyone approaching you wanting to have a date or whatever, or just to talk to you. You may have a wall up and you come across maybe as a little bit arrogant or rude. That just came through. I don't know if you feel that way about yourself, but maybe that's how people see you. And that's just a wall that you put up to be able to protect yourself while you're dealing with some other stuff, right? Because you don't want to attract someone's attention. And when it is coming, it's like, it's like almost like that's an easy way of rejecting a person. I don't know who identifies with that, but that came through. Yeah, you're still figuring things out. I'm seeing someone who's trying to you're planning and you're like charting the course of your life. So you're still establishing your foundation in life. No matter how old you are, it doesn't matter, You're still you feel like you're still establishing a foundation. Maybe you are focused on your finances and there are some self-doubts regarding your heart. Clarify this for me. Clarify that doubt, or because that's heart related. So that means that there's maybe there was an opportunity in a relationship that you feel you missed because of X, Y, or Z reasons. There could have been abuse is coming through. So maybe an abusive relationship in the past, and that kind of created that wall on your heart, so to speak. Tell me more about that. Yeah, there's inner child wounding. So this could be from the relationships you observed as a child or growing up as a younger person. That could be it. And that's something that you may want to look at and to heal and to forgive, because you're no longer that person. Yes, it affected how you saw relationships, perhaps. It affected it influenced or what's another word for that? Let's just say influenced. How you see relationships. So that can be deep. That can go as deep as you want it to go. I feel that that's something you could explore. There also may be, for some of you, a relationship that you had, a friendship that you had when you were much younger, that is still on your mind. Here, tell me more about that. And it's something that you maybe subconsciously are holding on to as and have a desire to explore further, maybe reach out or something like that. So tell me more about that, just to clear that up. Yeah, I feel that some of you had some kind of a connection that you feel you missed out on. Not everyone will resonate with that. But I believe many people do. Maybe many people have that one person. There's that one person that we never fully were able to explore. And it stays in your heart, and it stays as a maybe as that missed opportunity. Where it was, it was just pure. And maybe that's what you're waiting for also. Because I'm seeing it here. You want that purity. You want that almost like perfection. And you're waiting for that to come in. So that's why you kind of energetically reject other offers, because you feel like, no, that's not it. That's not it. And that's okay. That's okay. But in the meantime, you can make connections with people and have fun and enjoy your life, and not just be, because what if that perfect relationship never really materializes because you are putting boundaries on what love is supposed to look like? So there's something to explore there. You've given it a face. You've given love or a specific relationship a face, or a particular energy, a particular personality, certain characteristics. And maybe you need to widen that or begin to heal and release that, because that's a little bit of a trap. Because it probably won't look like that. It most definitely probably I'm trying not to say for sure, but chances are it won't be that person that you are thinking of. You're going to have to release yourself from that. And if it is meant to be, it comes back to you. That's something that you cannot avoid. If it's meant for you, it comes to you. It really does. So you can release that pressure of, oh, who's this person walking towards me? Oh my God. That's not this. It's automatic rejection, right? What if that person has a lot of other qualities that you didn't even know you wanted, or that you liked, or that you needed in your life? So, it's worth exploring. I feel like releasing that stuff from the past, whether it was a good experience or a bad experience, is good to release. Acknowledge what it meant to you in that moment. But then, you're living now. You're a different person now. Take what you can from it and then release it as a beautiful memory. Or if it was a bad experience, definitely release it as a learning experience. Something that you will not repeat. You know what I mean? All right. Is there anything else for... So, at some point, I do see, because you're trying to figure yourself out, maybe these are the things you're trying to figure out. Oh my God, maybe you are already in the process of processing, right? And that's what you're doing here. You're trying to establish, definitely the finances, I feel, I feel probably all of us are in that situation of trying to establish our financial stability. Times are tough, financially speaking. They have been tough. And so, and men, they always maybe have been tough. So it's something that we're all working on, trying to establish our financial stability. So that's part of what you're working on, perhaps. And you're just trying to figure yourself out. And maybe you feel, it's not time if I can't figure myself out, how can I allow someone else into my life to take up that much time and space? So I get it. But don't close yourself off, because that creates an invisible boundary where then if there is someone that can approach you that actually by being in your life can help you find and explore who you are. You know what I mean? Don't close yourself off to all opportunities that are available to you. Just saying. I see you developing your strength, your confidence. Your energy's cleared up. And because of that, you can be an influence to others as well, because you're working on your stuff, you're healing, you're exploring. Here in this phase, you're opening up. You're opening up to the possibilities, which is beautiful. You're connected with your intuition. Well, look at that. Very soon, let's see. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's another thing, is manifesting. What is it that you really want? Without it having a specific name. What kind of characteristics, what kind of personality, you can put it out there. You can build that imaginary person and tell the universe, I really would like this in my life. Because we all like different things. It says very soon. It's as soon as what you are capable of doing in terms of your healing and the stuff you gotta do. All right. I like that. Very soon. Some of you are in this phase here where you are already opening up. You're feeling more confident about yourself. You've gone through the process. You recognize this, but this isn't your past. And you're willing to kind of, bring it in again. You're ready. And for those of you that are in that phase, it's very soon. Here, you want to tell me more about that? Tell me just a little bit more about that connection there. And it's sweet, it's loving, it's understanding. It feels natural. There's no resistance here. Tell me one. Can I have one? It's almost like wanting to bring me back. It's drawing my attention back here to the unconditional love card. What this is here. So I don't know. Maybe it's someone returning from the past, or maybe it's just something that even surpasses what you thought that was, if that resonated, okay? I mean, there's still some resistance. I just literally said, oh, there's no resistance, and now I'm saying there's resistance. So there may be people that are struggling that may feel it because, okay, so that's the thing about this connection. It can make you feel vulnerable. But is vulnerable such a bad thing? I mean, you know, tell me more. It isn't necessarily, unless you're not feeling confident about yourself. What is all this? No. You're crazy, 5 cards. Can I have one? Thank you. Yeah, like there's, because the only card of all these, this is not necessarily a great energy. The only word that jumped out at me there is the vulnerability. It's a connection that makes you feel vulnerable, but it's also satisfying. It's satisfying. If there is a vulnerability, it's okay because it's within a safe space. It's a connection where you feel comfortable being vulnerable. That's what it is. Oh, that's nice. I like that. It feels nice. You understand? It's romantic. It's loving. It's sweet. I mean, really. It's sweet. It's not, again, there's no, it's easy. It's easy. It's an easy connection where you can, it elevates your mood. It's like, oh, nice. I like it. I like it. I like that for you. What else does Gemini need to work on? Oh, well, there you go. Thanks for messing that up. Thanks. There it is. There it is. It should be effortless, right? Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. It's easy. This is easy. So when you connect with someone where it just like, wow, I wasn't nervous. You know, we had a nice conversation. We laughed. I didn't feel like, oh, I want to run. Pay attention to those connections. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. And then a last guidance here for my Gemini friends. When do you want a snack? No? Oh, Spirit, can I have one? For the love of Pete. I'm just messing everything up. Could I have one? Oh. It's flipped. I don't know if that was already flipped, but here it is. That's what I noticed, so it's there. That's yours. Honor yourself. Sorry, not reorganize. Maybe you need to reorganize. Recognize the hard work you've put into getting where you are today. Most of you are in this phase here. Okay, this maybe was something from the past. You know, I feel like many of you are heading in this direction or are already here. And this is very soon coming into your life, this beautiful connection here. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. I love that. Gemini, I loved your reading. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like it, can you like the video, please? And subscribe. Why don't you? Okay. My soul embraces yours. Till next time. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.